What's your opinion on it?
I mean, like, bro, he fucked up. He did a lot of bad shit. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot of bad shit, but I guarantee you.
Everybody keeps saying bad shit, but they only talking about freaky shit. Are we talking about freaky shit or we talking about criminal shit? That's what I'm confused
Criminal
about.
and freaky shit.
Oh, he did some criminal shit. Okay, I ain't heard nothing about the criminal shit.
I done heard all type of shit, man. But it'll be allegations like you gonna hear, you know, about shit. But
Is Diddy just that gangster where if you look at the history, we talking about a nigga that's accused of killing Pac, accused of killing Biggie, accused of shooting the club up that Shine was in. That nigga done got away with a lot of wild shit, bro. If we talking about,
he shot that lady in the face.
Yeah, he shot the lady in the face, bro, and didn't do no time. Like
she said she.
There's a nigga out there that's done did the same exact shit that Diddy did, and he's still doing it though.
But he ain't popular like Diddy.
It's just Diddy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, look, why? Tell me why all the people who really got some money is saying like, man, look, for real, like, a lot of the people out here with some money doing the same shit, but I'm gonna let y'all have it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But that nigga was next level though. He was next level.
But for real, think about it though. Why you think they like, I'm gonna let y'all have it, but like, yeah.
But you know what?
Can't even really speak on it, but it's they doing the same shit over there, but y'all so focused over here, they going crazy over here. Y'all don't even know. Like, man, come on, bro.
I'm gonna bring
it's
this
the truth,
bro. They talking about it's some minors involved, bro. That's where it gets fucked up.
Of course.
That's where it gets fucked up.
Like, that's not even where it get fake. It's been fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not where it get fucked up. You don't even know how far it really went.
Yeah, really don't.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me hear you. When you start seeing, right, we starting to see bodyguards. We got Jaguar Wright speaking on shit. When you hear these stories about just the industry as a whole, you know, do you believe any of this shit? Do you feel like some of it's cap? Do you feel like some of it's real?
I don't know, bro. I'm not a fan, so that shit don't really mean nothing to me. Like, I believe it's whatever the internet says it is. I ain't never talked to them niggas. Like, I'm real life around celebrities, so it's like all that news and shit, the fake news. Like, bro, I go through that. I've been going through that, so it's like, bro, they gotta talk to me. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm not that type of crowd. Like, that's not my crowd. I'm not a consumer, nigga. You feel me? Like, I don't consume. I'm not just a scroller. I'm not on.
Imagine a time when Diddy's parties were the ultimate hotspot, attracting megastars like Justin Bieber, Mariah Carey, and Jennifer Lopez. These weren't just gatherings. They were grand spectacles, with Diddy at the center as the ultimate ringmaster, as his publicist once described.
Man, come on, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to be it.
So when you think about the NFL, Jay-Z, and then like the NFL supposed to be run with working with the young black youth, what's your take on that? Do you think that there could be more done that's been influential in that area? And then talk to me about what you think about Lil Wayne.
What you mean by the NFL and Jay-Z?
So that initiative came after all the police shootings and stuff like that. He stepped in, and then you had to kneel and stuff like that. So you're a young black man that grew up. Probably you got people grew up in the project. You're a young black man that kind of grew up maybe a little bit better, but probably going through the same situations of being a young black man.
If I'm not going through it, I'm seeing it. You know, like.
So speak on that.
Family, I'm seeing it, but like. I don't know if it's a foundation that's going on with the NFL. Like, bro, there could always be something more done, man. That's the NFL, bro. They choose to spend money on what they choose to spend money on. Like, there could always be something more done, you know? It's just what they want to do. Like, my opinion is, like, man, move crazy about that shit. But I'm a young black man, like you said. Like,
fast forward to today, and that glittering image has crumbled. Now sitting in a Brooklyn jail, Diddy faces shocking allegations, with over 100 individuals coming forward. It's not just a fall, it's a collapse that has left many stunned by the secrets allegedly hidden behind the glamour.
Diddy was, he had sued the liquor company. I forget the name, it was a hard name for me to pronounce, but he pretty much won the lawsuit. But it was explained that in these lawsuits or there's a morality clause. Do you think that his battle against this liquor company could have been what set this off actually, or was this only inevitable?
Well, you gotta look at it. We all thought he owned Ciroc.
For sure.
He felt like eventually he would be able to get some ownership stake. He didn't. And these issues really started for him once he went after them. Because shortly thereafter, he sold Revolt TV. And anybody who follows him, Revolt TV was his baby. He worked hard on that.
Facts.
So once that was sold, I knew the end was near at that point. Because, just like Gucci Mane when he went to jail, he passed his artist contracts off to people who could hold them and fulfill the details while he was gone. That's what they do. They pass it off to people who can put it in a shell corporation. Because you can have a corporation that have an anonymous owner. So once I seen Revolt get sold, I knew the end. I knew there was going to be a tumultuous path for him for sure.
Did you feel like it was Diddy's, or do you feel like he was careless towards leading up to this? Like, I know you had mentioned him just the way he's moving. He's even him coming to New York, lollipops. Do you feel like he was moving like very careless and where like that's why you don't have a bond? That's why you weren't strategic enough in this whole thing.
Absolutely, because the agreement was that as long as his private jet wasn't in the same state as him, he would be able to stay on the street. The moment that jet came in New York, he got arrested. And then you gotta think about it, like, they got him on audio, calling witnesses, trying to get them to change the story. That's extremely careless.
Yes.
It's almost as if he was used to having someone protecting him.
They say he's snitching on Jay-Z. Is that a real thing?
You don't want to say Jay-Z on it, bro. Out of respect to y'all.
Yeah. Okay, so that's good.
For sure.
All right, so we're gonna...
The allegations are overwhelming, ranging from abuse and manipulation to exploitation. Civil lawsuits continue to pile up, and while Diddy denies all wrongdoing, the sheer volume of accusations casts a dark shadow over his once bright spotlight.
Diddy snitching, is that a real thing?
Have we ever really seen an indictment where the details were sealed? We only really seen that with Epstein. And the only chance he has to not get a life sentence is to cooperate.
Right.
Wait, and you mentioned that Diddy may not make it out alive.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, see, when you say something like definitely, I got to get your take on it because we seen what happened with Epstein and we seen the, like you said, a sealed indictment. Don't know what's in it.
Right.
We hear stories of stars paying off lawsuits and keeping their name out of the news. Like, you feel like there's something that's bigger than even Diddy that is at stake of failing.
Yeah, definitely. So, if anybody pays attention to the political climate in our country right now, the FBI is at risk of getting disbanded.
For sure.
We're coming up on a new election. Now, the week that he was indicted, the head of Sony Music, Randy Goodman, stepped down.
Yep.
CEO of Warner, Kaz Kobayashi, stepped down. CEO of 300 Entertainment, Kevin Lyle, stepped down. And the CEO of Nike, John Donahue, all stepped down in the same week. Then we see the mayor of New York, Eric, get indicted. And then now we see the guy Reeves from Abercrombie get indicted. 50, 60 people. So the same people who investigated him also were investigating him and these other people. So you gotta always watch the trickle effect.
To understand the downfall, let's rewind. Diddy, born Sean Combs, was a music industry visionary who built Bad Boy Records and launched stars like the notorious B.I.G. His ambition drove him to expand into fashion, media, and more, making him a pop culture icon. But some say his obsession with fame masked deeper issues.
To the young man.
Yeah. So that's when I had 50 on me. Yeah, I had to shoot through the door. And like the dude who said call 911, he got hit in the neck, hit a heart, shot blood all through the ceiling on the porch, everywhere. Oh, let me get it right, my bad. Yeah, so the video I just sent you, that was a situation where I had a bounty on my head. So basically what happened was, a group of guys pretty much ran a train on a girl. She was passed out, underage, and we at the spot. And somebody come busting through the door. It's a female. She's like, where big homie at? I'm in the back on the couch, sleep. I hear her calling from me. I'm like, what's up? She said, look at this. So she threw me these purple sweatpants. I'll never forget this. And I'm like, what am I looking at? So immediately on the outside of the pants, I see like some like dry white substance. And then like inside the pants, I see a lot of dry blood. I'm like, these are like some little girl pants. What's going on? They did this to my daughter, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They bragging about it, making posts on Facebook, calling my daughter a hoe. She an honor roll student. She went over there with her friend, et cetera, et cetera. And she came with a bag of money, bro. Like, she came with a bag of money, bro. Like, and she wanted retribution for this. She called law enforcement and stuff like that. You feel me? I guess they wasn't working fast enough for her. And so we had took action into our own hands. I kind of regret doing this, but then I don't, because like that little lady thanks me every day. You know what I'm saying? Her daughter, I became like a mentor to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it was just a bad circumstance, which just led to more darkness. You feel me? Because like, I didn't know that like they could come up with that much money.
Diddy's famous parties, known for their glamour and exclusivity, were designed to keep him relevant. But as stories emerge, what once seemed luxurious now appears to have concealed a much darker reality.
After we found out what was going on, like people came through spinning, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really trying to get up with me, and like, shout out to the Google, shout out to the Google gang, phone them, shout out to them insane. So, yeah, but the guys rallied behind me, bro, and like, we defeated them. Oh, bro, we had some bloody days, though, you know what I'm saying? But we ended up coming out on top. They was bogus, though, and Fred, you a hoe, phone them.
Yeah, Fred. When you have a price on your head, how do you operate in that space? Like,
it's time to turn up. That's what we live for. Let's get it. Call the guys, let them know what's going on, and then now it's time to play ball. What's up? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you if you really in the field, if you really get in that water, if you really get wet, bro, like.
Is that a Chicago thing?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. My city, our heads fucked up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, because if I go to other cities and states, like,
niggas own that, but
they own that, but they don't identify with that.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like, okay, we'll get on that with you,
right,
but we came to kick it.
Right.
You feel me? We don't even really want you to know that we into this.
Right.
Where we come from, oh yeah.
Everybody on that.
And, bro, it's the most, I'm getting chills.
Yes. Hard pressed to find someone not on it.
Bro, my city, bro. Think about this, bro. Recently, they just smoked a dude on the street, smoked him. And then they pulled his pants down and spit in his ass on the street outside.
That's wild.
They taking it to a different level.
Does growing up in Chicago make every place really feel like a walk in the park? Like, and does it dull your senses when you go home?
Now, I'll say this. If you go to any place and think it's a walk in the park, you a fool. So, like, I feel like the real Chicago boys know that, all right, the level of violence here is not the same.
One lawsuit recounts a chilling story of a 16-year-old boy who attended one of Diddy's white parties, hoping for a career breakthrough, only to face inappropriate advances. The teen's experience reflects the dark side of these supposedly glitzy events.
Man, it ain't going down like it was.
So let me ask y'all a question right now. If Bow Wow came into this room without anybody knowing anything he did, and a group of females came into this room, who gonna get the females first, y'all or him?
Nigga, us.
They don't know.
Yeah, he said they don't know who Bow Wow is.
Know who he is.
He's just Shad Moss from up the road.
Oh.
Yeah, nah, we getting that action.
Who gonna get the females first?
Yeah, because Bow Wow did walk in this room, but he was Bow Wow. But no, Bow Wow is he have to like bat his eyes or something.
We don't bow ass.
Yeah, nah. No shade to Shad. No shade to Shad.
There's no shade.
No shade to Shad, but nigga.
Right. So if you can be a person who can show up you can show up to a play, and everybody here is paid to come in here and do what they do, of course you're gonna miss that.
Yeah, man.
Blowjob.
Yeah.
You're gonna miss that.
Yeah, then. All right, well, it's a drought then. It's a drought.
That drought made people crash out. So
It's a drought. What can you give me one celebrity you were surprised to see at a party in a way that you were surprised to see him, male or female? Like, you might have had an idea about him, then you see him like, there ain't no way that this person's doing this with that or doing this like that or whatever.
No.
Okay, yeah, he's a good guy.
No. Like after my first year of being working with celebrities, I figured out what it was. I said, oh, so they all like this.
Alcohol.
Huh?
Does it always start with alcohol whenever?
No, a lot of them don't even drink.
Oh,
It's just them.
Bro, so you got different levels but you got horny men, and then you got real horny men. You feel me?
So, what's the craziest thing you've seen? Like the craziest thing that she was like, oh, nah, bro, I ain't, nah, bro, it's
I walked in on a guy.
Another lawsuit comes from former adult film star Audria English, who claims drinks at Diddy's parties were spiked with drugs, leading to coercion and intimidation. These allegations paint a disturbing picture of exploitation and abuse of power.
With another person in a mascot outfit, dry humping in the floor.
That's some funny shit to walk in.
Yeah, when I first seen it, I just walked past. I'm like, what you got going on? So I go in the refrigerator, I get my money.
Fully costume.
Oh, man.
This wasn't a Halloween party. It don't even matter, but.
No, this was March.
spring break.
They call themselves furries.
Furry fetish.
Yeah, I quit on the spot.
I heard of that. See, yeah. How many, because you said you have to go to the car a lot, like, damn, I'm going to be in the car.
Yeah.
How many times you be like, I'm going to just be in the car?
Yeah, so I really started making it my protocol. Come in and demonstrate, you feel me? But but you just get tired of bro, I don't want to see naked men, bro. That's my preference, though.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to have that preference. So you get tired of that, bro.
How do you handle being hit on?
Yeah, so that's another reason why I go to the car, because you can't be that guy at the gay party getting mad at the gay dudes hitting them. Homophobic here.
What?
You the jerk right now. You the clown. You at they shit getting mad. They try to see what's to you. Yo, dumbass.
Give me a take on the flack that Meek Mill has gotten throughout all this, you know.
Meek Mill's situational awareness is just low, bro. Like, that's all it is. But the man had his Amazon account hooked to his Twitter. He buying dildos and everything. It's showing on his Twitter, bro.
You can't do that.
Look that up. That's real. He just crazy, bro. Like, that's all it is. Like, you know, I feel like Meek is an honorable dude. He just kind of, he just don't be up to speed a lot of times. Like,
is that audio real? We getting.
I don't know. That audio, I can't confirm that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is this, like, the feds announced that they have a video of Diddy on camera.
Diddy's legal team calls these claims publicity stunts, but former insiders recall the extreme control and security measures in Diddy's world, hinting at a guarded and secretive lifestyle.
As far as out of entertainment, like, is hip-hop music really that ingrained in so many different levels of life to where you have a person like P. Diddy associating with a head of Nike or... Like, I'm just saying, for an example, like a nigga like Moneybagg Yo, I wouldn't imagine if he get taken down like somewhere in IBM. There's the head of IBM is stepping down, or the head of Calvin Klein is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how ingrained is hip hop into other fields of industry?
Right. So hip-hop culture is the biggest culture in the world, first and foremost. But there are tiers to hip-hop. Now, Diddy was able to work his way up into the private sector where you're rubbing shoulders with other CEOs, other business owners, other heads of media. So the situation is, you're not gonna see Moneybagg Yo at a political fundraiser. You'll see Diddy there. See what I'm saying? So I've been to fundraising events. You know, they might have some artwork for sale. The opening bid for some of the artists is gonna be $1 million. So you go, Moneybagg Yo, probably getting 40, 50,000 a show. He's signed to somebody, so he's not gonna get his streaming revenue. He's not gonna really own his masters. So that's why you see him signing other artists. Like, most rappers are just simply financially not on the level to be able to impact that community of people.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what that's.
And no disrespect to Moneybagg Yo,
Salute Moneybagg Yo.
Yeah, he's an awesome artist. But speaking to that, the murder of Young Dolph.
Yep.
And we just watched his killers get their time. But they also implicated CMG, which implicates Yo Gotti. And we know Yo Gotti is a multimillionaire, owns with all the things that he owns, and would we say he's in the upper echelon of the, can he exist in these spaces?
Let's Google Yo Gotti's net worth.
Even Diddy's former neighbors have come forward, sharing unsettling accounts of wild parties where disoriented, barely dressed guests wandered out of his mansion. These once whispered rumors are now being examined in a much harsher light.
Okay, they got it listed as $100 million.
Yeah, so if your net worth is $100 million, you probably have $50 million liquid capital. So let's put something in perspective. Right. Elon Musk is donating $45 million a month to Donald Trump's campaign.
That's wild business.
So in 2 months, he's donated Yo Gotti's net worth to Donald Trump's campaign. So that should give you some perspective.
Right. For sure.
I haven't really met many rappers with money. Like, most rappers that I meet are living middle class. If you see them with the 200,000 stack, that's all they got.
Right.
For sure, that's all they got.
Why do we hip hop and music.
Sure.
But it's hard to run a business off hip hop and music.
Yeah.
So why is it that rappers are so broke?
First and foremost, you gotta really think about it. Remember that song by Birdman? What did he say? I got everything in my mama name.
Yeah.
Come on now, that's just poor money morals right there.
Right.
And then most of us come from a street element. So, you can't just go down to the bank and buy $1 million house without getting indicted. So the rap game is entertainment. I remember when the gangsters would take their homie, who not a killer, but he can rap. This our rapper, we push it behind him.
Right.
Now they want you to be a killer, a robber, a drug dealer, and a rapper. It's a flux in the game, you feel me? So like the jewelry y'all got on right now is way better than the most rappers that I see. Oh man. You feel me?
Shout out KD. Shout out KD Gym City.
Sitting on that right there.
Yeah.
And like his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He got baguettes, man.
Yeah. Come on, man. And shout out Katie
You can
Customs.
tell y'all really into jewelry.
Yeah.
Oh, rappers is getting that. They gonna hand them that. Like the label is gonna pay for that. They not paying.
One lawsuit describes disturbing freak-off parties, multi-day events involving drugs and surveillance. Prosecutors allege some guests were coerced into staying and later given 4 drips to recover from the ordeal.
Got to the party, all the waitresses was topless. They had
You're the second person to say that.
yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so the waitresses was topless. Like they had dancers in cages, naked. I've seen a few people who had lions on leashes and stuff like that. You feel me? And then, once they came out to collect everybody's phone, that's when I said, I'm going to the car, y'all got it. But I seen the Diddy guy holding hands with 2 vampire-looking dudes, like they was on Twilight. You feel me? So if you ever at a celebrity party, you see street dudes kicking in the female, when you see the vampires come in, somebody case getting touched, better be on point, bro. Oh no.
Do you feel like you have the spirit of discernment to know when you see a man or woman that knows?
Sure. Any person who works private security at a high level, I get this from my mom, spirit of discernment. That's something she always said, exact words, so salute to you. And, if you do this job at a high level, you can look into somebody's eyes and tell if they're a killer. You can look in their eyes and tell if they're a get money person. You can look in their eyes and tell if, they get a little extra wild, you feel me? Oh, bro.
Yeah. Would you say this is one of the most uncomfortable situations you've been in, or?
No.
Okay.
Because if you know, the celebrity world is mostly losers. You feel me? They just got money. They not player. They're not kind to people. They don't know how to talk to females. And most of them are, like I said, celebrity world is Zesselmania, man. Period.
You got to trademark that movie.
It's Zesselmania. I done been in real life or death situations.
I've heard a lot of rumors of people say that Diddy's a gangster. Is Diddy a gangster?
This case isn't just about Diddy. It's about a larger culture of unchecked privilege. Movements like #MeToo have inspired more individuals to speak up, challenging the silence that once shielded the powerful.
You're not a pushover. You're a tough cake toucher, bro. I'll tell you that much, bro.
Tough cake toucher.
For sure, bro.
You had said you had seen a scene where he came up to a young dude and choked him and said, you either want to get with God or
grabbed the man by his throat.
Yeah.
He was like, you want to walk with God or you want to be a roach, nigga?
That's some gay shit to say.
And I'm looking like,
that's some
damn.
Frank Lucas shit.
So
I'm like, damn, why you? I'm like, you gonna let him grab you like that? Because bro, he real touchy feely, so that's how he discern if he gonna try to. If you let him touch you a little too much, yeah, he gon' he might grab your jaws, and so you gotta be on point.
So he's been charged. Can you see? Do you get that from him being around him? Like he could rape somebody? Is that
Yeah, for sure?
Just today, CBS, one of the news stations released another lawsuit of a 13-year-old boy, where him, or maybe it was a girl. So it's someone 13 years old at a VMA party, after party, that him and another celebrity. When that story came out, or when the first story of that came out, they said, ain't no way that this man here will be with underage people, boy or girl. But it's like almost too many cases. What are your thoughts when you hear underage?
People said the same thing about R. Kelly. You know, they said that there's no way it turned out to be true. What I've learned is, like the most, I've been to Billionaires Row. Like the most wealthiest guys I ever met have strange quirks, I would say. Like, and some of the richest dudes I know, they like being tied up, things along those lines. And there are 150,000 unaccounted for children that cross the border every year that are unaccounted for. There is a certain level of darkness that comes with levels of high wealth because
Cassie Ventura, Diddy's ex-girlfriend, has filed a lawsuit claiming years of manipulation, control, and threats. Her story sheds light on the grip Diddy allegedly had on those closest to him.
They unsealed it, showed what it was. Now, you as an attorney, do you feel like the federal government has a strong case when it comes to the criminal matter of what's going on outside of the freaky nature?
Yeah, by all means, man. I mean, most people are definitely afraid to even walk into a federal courthouse.
Yes. Big boys.
Jurors are afraid. Everybody's in awe. So that's advantage federal government, right? The evidence and the public perception that they currently have is strong as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and correct myself. Cassie was beat because I got.
There was Cassandra. I don't know what you called her. What'd you say last?
I'm not saying that again. I'm not saying that again. So to the 2 or 3 people who corrected me on the name, I left it alone. I apologize.
Hey, picky boy.
Hey, you know what? But you know what? Call me out. Yeah. If you see something and I see it, if I'm wrong, if I see it, I'll chime in. Or if I feel like I'm not wrong, I'll chime in and explain why I said what I said. So I have no problem communicating with your viewers.
So yes, as you stated, Cassie, the 1,000 bottles of baby oil, which is not illegal. Again, it's not illegal. But
is it not?
Man, listen.
Is it not? Is it flammable?
It's flammable.
No, I'm just asking.
Physically or metaphysically? Like, what are we talking about? Because it can go both ways.
Well, I don't want to know about the metaphysical part of that. But no, I mean, that much of anything, quite honestly, if it can be used to make a bomb, chances are you're not supposed to have that.
It's easy to fix. Hey, we like having oil parties, bathtubs full of oil, and slip and slide.
Is it a fix?
To me, that's easy. That's an easy.
It's an easy fix.
Yeah, I mean,
don't say
move
that.
on to the next question.
Don't say that. Don't say
no,
that.
it's like we literally have baby oil wrestling nights.
You know what?
Is that illegal?
It's illegal in the context of how Sean Combs uses it. So you don't want to say that.
Okay.
So don't, if Sean Combs, if you see this, Joker should not be your attorney.
That's why I did not pass the ball.
Because statements like that is gonna get you sent straight. They're gonna be like, you don't even need a jury. Just listen. This is your cell right here. This is your cell. You don't want to say that.
But he has to explain that. His lawyer has to explain it.
Well, and watch this. Man, sometimes keeping it simple is the best thing. I look at the statutes of the state, and that's not illegal. Leave it at that.
Cassie's lawsuit details a toxic environment where she felt powerless and trapped, fearing retaliation if she spoke out or tried to escape.
He gets wild with you by himself. Like he's not soft. So that's the whole thing with him. Like, you know.
Yeah, pull up and take something like it.
Bro, he'll pull up and, bro, he slapped Drake.
Just recently posted a video of his upcoming Halloween party featuring Chris Brown. It looks like it's gonna be crazy. You had made mention about Jamie Foxx, or he had made mention himself in a special talking about his almost losing his life. And his hospitalization was due to Diddy. There are stories of him getting beat up and getting put, but I know he was on a movie set, but something from an altercation or something from drug related that was given to him.
He will pull up and get wild with you by himself. Like he's not soft. So that's the whole thing with him. Like, you know.
Yeah, pull up and take something like it.
Bro, he'll pull up and, bro, he slapped Drake.
He did, and everyone looked over that.
Oh, I'm not gonna call him a gangster. But he be on some tough shit, bro. And it'll piss you off. Like with his son with the lip gloss on and the waves all the time.
Yeah.
He sweat, he a gangster, bro. I mean, like, bro, we gonna get crazy with you in here.
I mean, anyone who probably do a lot of cocaine will feel all kind of invincible. Will feel all kind of courageous. With money, I believe they'll do a lot. They're outside a normal man, who's rational. and just say, let me post up. But let me get your take on with Jamie Foxx, because mind you, Diddy parties and Jamie Foxx parties were the two black Hollywood elite parties that you would always hear about. That was like, you gotta be there to see it. For him to say that I was hospitalized possibly because of something that happened with Diddy.
He thought he was gonna tell. So look, I'm a shout out Big Do God. My right hand man, shout out folks. He have a very interesting Jamie Foxx story.
During raids of Diddy's properties, authorities reportedly discovered unsettling items, hinting at a lifestyle of secrecy and possible collaboration with others to facilitate his alleged activities.
You know about this, Rashida?
No.
Give us a Cliff Notes.
I'm gonna let him come on here and tell that, but I'll say this though.
I know he said something about Jamie Foxx in a bathroom.
It wasn't Jamie Foxx in the bathroom, it was his party.
Okay, it was his party, and then the bathroom situation went down.
Now look, bro, dude got my right hand man, bro. Like, me and him been outside together 15 years, but that's small. Bro. Like, he the reason I'm alive right now. You feel me? Like, he don't really care about money like that. Like, he don't really care about a lot of them. As long as he got his jewelry, he got his cup, he got his gun, and we doing our thing, he cool.
Yeah, that's all you need in life.
So, whenever I know I got a situation coming up and, the risk of dying is high, Dude gonna make sure he there. That's what he like to do.
Right.
But anywhere I take my boy, I have to give him certain guidelines. On this particular day, I say, bro, I don't know what we're gonna see in here, but we get $2,500 apiece to keep these two models right here safe at this event. Don't get out of my eyesight. He said, Gordo? That's my nickname, Gordo. I said, Gordo, I love you, but I gotta go to the bathroom. I say, okay, bro, the bathroom over there, I think. So I'm over here dealing with them. About 30 seconds go, I hear, you're good. I'm like, I instantly know, I say, fucking do God. I look over there, I see he got joined up and it's out and he pointed at somebody. He said, hey man, everybody get on the ground. So now here I go, I gotta say, y'all stay right there. I come over there. 5 dudes in the bathroom. Everybody passing their ankles. One dude didn't even have no pants on at all. He even had no socks on. He getting extra crazy. I'm like, dude, what you just see? He said, bro, these motherfuckers in here all pulling each other. I'm like, what you mean? He said, man, sword fighting in here. Hey, we gotta go. I'm like, damn. Shout out Big Duga.
Shout out Big Duga.
Yeah.
Shout out Big Duga. Damn.
That's the thing, bro. Like, bro, these, bro.
So, let's do it like this. Let me ask you.
Niggas would get mad at me. I wouldn't plug them with celebrities. And I say, look, bro, you don't know what you asking for. And when I see certain guys, I say, yeah, you definitely getting your cake stood. Because you too thirsty to go be up here. 5 in the morning, you want to be in the studio with all dudes? Everybody on ecstasy and cocaine. They sipping liquor. There's no females here. You the females, my boy.
Shit.
You the female. Oh no.
Now, Chris Columbus had a story that he told where he was laying down with his wife, and he got a phone call from Diddy, like at 2 in the morning, saying, "I'm at the hotel," and he's like, "Yeah, well, who there?" Like, pull up, it's just me. And I'm like, and you hear these stories from different people. Back then, it's like it didn't. When it's coming from one entity, it don't hit as hard, but when it start coming from all over, you're like, wait a minute. Like,
let me ask you right now.
Yeah, let's go.
Joker been out kicking it. He having a good weekend. It's Saturday.
Despite the accusations, some fans remain loyal. At his latest court appearance, Diddy acknowledged their support, leaving the courtroom surrounded by family as they prepare for his trial in 2025.
Chilling, probably got a lady with you, had a few drinks.
Of course.
And you get a phone call, grown man, 2 a.m., telling you to come to his hotel. And you say, oh, what we doing? Talking about some business? Oh, no, we just finna chill. We can't chill in the morning? We can't go get lunch? He wants you to come over there right now. He forcing the issue. What you finna say, bro?
Now I'm gonna let my lady say it for me. I'm gonna let
you at the crib. You at the crib. You just got done kicking it all day. You counting up, your day over. Look what you up to right now. Look, man, I'm over here at the room right now, man. Just come pull up and chill with me. You gonna be like, man, what?
No.
What you finna say?
So like,
Mass, what you finna say?
I wouldn't even answer the phone.
Come on.
And these look. Listen, hold on. No.
A billionaire calls your phone.
I'm in the bed with my lady. These are my brothers.
A billionaire calls.
These are my brothers. They call me at 2 in the morning. I will talk to them in the morning. Matter of fact,
it ain't about how much money they
You gonna say, but a nigga might. You answer the phone.
So you gonna say?
I'm gonna answer the phone.
What we got going on?
No. Yeah, I'm gonna say, what's the plan? Yeah, I'm gonna inquire. And my girl gonna be like, who that? I'm gonna.
I shouldn't even answer the phone.
Look. Depending on what kind of clothes I have on, like I don't even answer the phone for a nigga if I have on, like if I'm in my boxers.
I'm not even thinking about it.
What if he's blowing your phone up? He loves it.
You a millionaire? What you calling me for?
911.
You already did call the call.
911.
I can't help you right now, bro.
We can't even spin at this hour, nigga.
Call me in the morning, nigga. 8 a.m., nigga.
8 a.m. I'm bright and early. I'm on point.
So I gotta ask about the viral clip.
This isn't just Diddy's story. It's a cautionary tale about the allure of celebrity and the dangers of unchecked power. His once glamorous world now stands as a chilling example of what can fester behind the scenes.
I was gonna say, should his lawyer even be talking? This is about the, like, I think every time he opens his mouth, it just hurts him a little bit more.
Man, it is. I really don't know what is in game.
Yeah, because like if he loses the case, he looks like the worst lawyer. You don't want to go with him either. Like he should just stay quiet, right?
It just depends, right? So let's say, for example, I'm representing you, and you're in jail, so you can't do any interviews, you can't get before the news. So I'll sit down with you and say, okay, I'm going to take your wife and kids, and we're going to do 2 interviews a week. And this is going to be the message that we're getting out. Something totally and separate and far away from what you've been accused of, and something that's true, so that the viewers and potential jurors see you in a different light, other than this monster that the media is currently painting.
Like, where's his publicist, I would say?
What's
going on? Like, you could easily paint a different narrative. You're Diddy. Anything that they feed us, we're gonna eat it up. So why is this lawyer only one speaking?
Well, no. No one is guilty until a group of their peers, labeled as a jury, have found them guilty, unless they decide to go to court as a judge and have a bench trial. But they have to go through the system before they're considered guilty. And so his lawyer might be the only one up there right now. I haven't really followed his statements of his lawyer, but I've seen some interviews, but it seems like he's mostly attacking the federal government's case, but not in a way that anyone I think is really resonating right now with him.
Yeah, so he did an interview with TMZ, where TMZ has a whole documentary on Tubi called The Downfall of Diddy, The Indictment. And Harvey is literally talking to him about the baby oil. And like you said, he kept it as simple as from my knowledge, baby oil is illegal. So he says this with Harvey. I'm like, why aren't you saving, is he trying to win back the court of public opinion in his statements? Because I'm like, why aren't you saving these things for your day in trial?
As more details emerge, the question remains, how did this stay hidden for so long? While Diddy's success dazzled the world, it also cast shadows that are only now coming to light, with many hoping for justice for those who endured years of silence.